before I start now, I'm checking this week. You can hear me, as opposed to see me, because I'm over here. This is the letter from Second the Pastel, before I start. This is the letter I wrote to Pixie Lott. This is the horse joke. I wrote about it before at home, and then I went to Vienna, and as I was walking in the streets of Vienna, it sort of came together. And so I decided to write it to Dan and send it to Pixie Lott for Valentine's Day. I'll stick mostly to the letter, I might vary a bit. 11th February 2010, to Pixie. As Valentine's Day is nearing, let's start right, rewind. As Valentine's Day is drawing near, and roses are expensive and soon die, I thought I'd send you a joke. A horse walks into a bar. Well, actually I had to wait a bit to follow someone in, because horses aren't great with doors, especially if you have to pull. The horse had a message for the barman from his wife about the roses in his garden. The horse walks up to the barman, and as horses can't speak, it tapped out the message in Morse code. The horse had attempted to learn semaphore, but it kept tuned to the flagpoles. Unfortunately, the horse hadn't been to enough Morse code classes, and had only learned the codes for S and O. So it tapped out with its front leg and hoof, which was attached to its leg, SOSOS, which is as near as he could get to roses. This left to it. The barman had been a Boy Scout, so was familiar with the Morse code messaging system, but obviously was unable to recognise what the horse meant. This annoyed the barman. Not only that, but the horse had traipsed across muddy fields to get there, and he had recently put in a new carpet. He had got quite a good deal on the carpet, so was not pleased to see it being stamped on by muddy hooves. As a result, the barman had had enough and shoved the horse out of the bar. He tried to throw him out, but he couldn't quite lift him off the ground. The horse thinks, great, I've come all this way, traipsing across muddy fields, waiting for ages to be let in, and this is the thanks I get. I was told I'd get a nice pint of bitter, and there would be a bulk order of peanuts. Sodgy then, and he poos all over the barman's carpet. Blue and marvellous, says the barman. Oh, hang on though. Those roses at home looking a bit under the weather. This bit of horse's doings will be perfect for them. And there was a PS. There was a happy ending for the horse. He got on well with the woman who ran the brothel next door. So he rapped on her door with his hoof, but she was out. He said, oh no, that'd be bitter. I walked all that way, traipsing, across fields. I'm a bit hungry. He checked in his pocket, as horses do, and he only had enough for a can of a drink. What can I do, he says. Oh, I know what I do. I'll get an energy drink, because that way I can have some energy to replace the energy I've used traipsing, and I can have a drink to quench my thirst as well. Which one shall I have? You think, hang on, isn't that one what isn't that the one that gives you wings? I fancy some wings, you know, there was that famous horse, wasn't there? Perseus. Was it Perseus? No, Pegasus, that's the one, Pegasus. Famous horse, wasn't it? Pegasus. He had wings. I'll try some Red Bull, see if I can get some wings. So he goes and gets his Red Bull, drinks it down, and he's there waiting for his wings. All he got was a bit of wind and the trots. He's hoping at least to get into a canter